rivers for trade. So at this settlement at the New Netherlands, which is where? New York City, they are going to control 3 vital rivers of trade. Anybody know some of the rivers? If you can, somebody get all 3 rivers, I'll give a t-shirt. Shh, hold up. I'll give you one. The Hudson River. Did you get a t-shirt? The Hudson River? Somebody says, and I'll give you a chance for the third one. The Hudson River? What? That's a good guess. Nope. That's in Virginia. Nope. The Hudson River? I'll give you another one. The Hudson River, the Connecticut River, and the...
Rhode Island River, Massachusetts River.
5.
Wait. New Hampshire River.
Delaware River.
Oh.
Okay, so from New Amsterdam, the Dutch controlled the trade of 3 vital rivers: the Hudson River Valley, the Connecticut River Valley, and the Delaware River Valley. All 3 river valleys controlled by the Dutch from New Amsterdam. That concerned the English. So again, from New Amsterdam, the Dutch controlled the trade of 3 vital rivers: the Hudson River Valley, the Connecticut River Valley, and the Delaware River Valley. Which one was most important? Hudson. Very good. The Hudson River. Especially valuable to the Dutch was the control of the Hudson River. Now, I'll give you, we'll talk about another t-shirt here. Where did the Hudson River provide a great route through? Took them right into the interior of the continent through this route. Nope. Where? Provide a great route through where that took you right in the heart of the continent?
Rhode Island?
Great Lakes. Woolery comes through in the clutch. Do you already have a t-shirt? Yeah. You can tell why they have them. Come on, McKendry, I'm waiting for you to come up with this. So, here we go. Listen up again. Especially valuable to the Dutch was the control of the Hudson River, which provided a great route through the Great Lakes to the interior of the North American continent. Now, there was an Indian tribe up there that they had to become friendly with to make this work, and I'll give you a t-shirt so it's right on the ID sheet. And it was a very powerful Indian group called the Iroquois Indians. The Iroquois Indians were Indians in that area through the Great Lakes that if you were going to have success there, you were going to have to establish a friendly relationship with them because they dominated the route at the time, the Iroquois Indians. And fortunately for the Dutch, they made a great friendly relationship with the Iroquois Indians. Not only did they allow them to use the route to trade with others, they traded freely with the Iroquois as well. Key point for the Dutch in having a quality trade route was to make friends with the Iroquois Indians. Okay, so in 1643, the English colonies began to fear 2 things. This might be t-shirt material too. So by 1643, the English colonies begin to fear 2 things, kind of what we've talked about. What might be one of those? Dutch expansion. And what might be the second thing, Mr. Schreiber, and then you're t-shirted up. Think about what we talked about. What might they be concerned about? They're certainly concerned about Dutch expansion. What else in that area? English. What are the English concerned with? Hey, you're 50% of the way to a t-shirt. You don't blow this. Okay, not only were they concerned about English expansion, but also they're concerned about something else that might have happened under the circumstances from what we just kind of said. Might be concerned with what?
An alliance.
What?
An alliance.
Just the opposite, and I'll give it to you. They wouldn't be concerned about an alliance
Oh,
with
no.
Indians.
No, no, no.
There you go. Schreiber's got her picked up. Nice job, whoever helped me.
Told you it was Sasquatch.
Okay,
You're so right.
so as a result of the English fear of Dutch expansion and Indian attack, they began to make preparations. Because of their fear, they began to make preparations. And what they did is the colonies of Massachusetts, which would be the Massachusetts Bay Colony, the colonies of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, Plymouth, any colonies in Plymouth, any colonies in Connecticut, and any colonies in New Haven, which is also where? In the state of now, New Haven, Connecticut. Okay, those 4 areas, the Massachusetts Bay Colony and their members, the members of the Plymouth Colony, the members of the Connecticut Colony, and the members of the New Haven Colony got all together and they united what? Because they were concerned about this. What did they unite? What? What did they unite though that was called that?
Their war supplies.
Their military.
Oh.
So, because of their concern about Dutch expansion and Indian attack, the colonies of Massachusetts Bay Company, Plymouth, Connecticut, and New Haven united their military forces together. Then this united front became known as the New England Confederation. Okay, and the New England Confederation was the combining of military forces of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, Plymouth Colony, Connecticut Colony, and the New Haven Colony. Now, this New England Confederation was also known as a political league. It was also known as a political league. The New England Confederation was a political league. Now, I'd really be impressed if you got this. There are 2 parts in this political league. Think about all the colonies that are involved. Okay, what does the political league mean? Because you're uniting, but yet you're separate. So what does the political league mean? What?
Alliances, how much like that?
Kind of.
Did they make like a democratic position of like a group or?
On what?
Military.
On matters of military. Okay? What do they do within their own governments in each colony? Separate. So what this political league meant is that governmentally, they still acted independent of each other. Massachusetts Bay was independent of Connecticut. Connecticut was independent of New Hartford. New Hartford was independent of Connecticut or Plymouth. But what did they make decisions together on? Matters of military to protect those colonies against Dutch expansion and Indian attack. Okay, so what are we going to have here pretty quick? We're going to have, no, that's later. That's a good guess. We're going to have a showdown between the Dutch and the British. We're going to have a big showdown and somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. And whoever loses is going to get pushed out of the middle colonies. And who's that probably going to be now that we know history? The Dutch. Okay. All right. And we'll finish and talk about that tomorrow. Okay? Fine.